Hi, everyone. Welcome to SBR Sports Picks. He's Mike Brenner. I'm Peter Loshak. We are the Odds Couple. We come to sportsbookreview.com. This is the NBA Odds Couples over Wednesday, January 11th. Mike Brenner, great to have you back. Not just for your company and for your positivity, but also for your NBA analysis and picks, because I suck at this.
No, you
I
don't.
suck
bullshit.
at this, Mike Brenner.
And I want to add also, thank you
this.
for the kind words.
Sure,
you don't suck at that. You threw out some really kind words about me yesterday. And yesterday, had I not, because this cold's been climbing all over me, the night of our party at the Sheraton, it really hit me. But you shine like a light the other night, and I want to thank you for that.
Right.
Pistol Pete was in rare form, guys. 5 Red Bulls and vodka.
No, but not only that, but I predicted, if anyone who saw the Periscopes, I said, in the game, I said, and this we're talking about the college football national championship game, I said first half under, full game over.
And by God, you nailed it.
Nailed it. So,
that was fun.
yeah,
we had a blast.
We did have a blast.
How about those Nitro Garage girls?
Oh, yeah.
Because you were wondering if how many of them were fake and how many were real.
All were fake.
No, but there was one that wasn't, and you looked and said, very nice.
We debated.
Okay,
that one was fake.
We'll talk about that one later.
We'll talk about it later.
Dennis
but anyway, not
that
I have anything against people who want to do body enhancements or whatever. It's just not my style.
But look, yesterday I was laid out. But I did get up and I tweeted out Houston Rockets first half -5.
Very nice.
I got up this morning and found out that thing covered nicely.
Yeah,
so.
and in our show yesterday, I gave out Golden State first half, which total loser.
Wow, that team,
unbelievable.
I'm telling you right now, just not bringing it right now.
All right, so we got 6 games on the card tonight, and once again, I think I'm seeing some things that seem like they're
trades
good.
going on too,
I think I'm seeing some things. Let's start with Cleveland and Portland. Of course, Cleveland is off of a loss, and Portland is also off a back-to-back. They're off a win, so obviously a revenge spot from Cleveland. Another small line for Cleveland here, and what do you think? Is Cleveland going to get it done? Is this a good spot to take them?
This is, and I'm all over it, because bottom line, if you go start to finish in this game, there's too much quality, difference as far as the players. They're so much more veteran squad than Portland, and this is going to be Korver's second night, and he'll start to warm up. And LeBron told him, "You want to impress us? Just every time that ball touches your hand, shoot it." All right,
really?
Exact words. I love it. I think tonight they put it all together. They do want to see what they have, especially coming off a loss.
Yeah.
So pull the trigger, Pistol Pete. First half, full game on Cleveland.
That one I like. The first half -1.5, -110, and I'll go right now. That's a Chris line. I'm on that with you.
Jump in that
car,
by God.
And the full game is actually taking some Cleveland money. Bet DSI still has 3.5 -110, so we'll give you that one. But everyone else is up to 4 now.
Yep. I love it, buddy.
But
that spot. It is that spot. And Kevin Love had an off night shooting. I think he's going to straighten it out as well. So look out, baby.
I was also leaning towards the under on this one, but it's gotten bet up a little bit. It's 221 right now, which is a high total.
That is
and
real
Portland,
high.
as we'd
Think
actually
of the score last night.
One of my winners last night was on the under in the Portland Lakers game, which Big Man told me was playing with fire, and it was playing with fire.
That was a lopsided.
And is Cleveland going to ramp it up offensively, or are they just going to play a strong defensive game as well?
I think they're going to do both. So I think that number's a little high. I could see this easily being like 108 to 92 type of thing.
I'm taking the under on this one. Under 221.5 -110. That's a Chris line.
Pull that trigger.
Yes, sounds good. All right, now let's see another game that's interesting. Of course, we talked about this in the morning in the first show of the day. The Knicks as a road favorite against Philadelphia. Yeah. Philadelphia has some life to them, and the Knicks have lost straight up 8 out of their last 9. So how can they be a road favorite?
Has
to
the
anyone?
line moved since our show earlier?
It has gone slightly in Philly's favor. It's a 2 or 1.5 market wide.
You know, Pete, and again, we talked about it. Derrick Rose.
The Greek has +1.
If anybody's believing he had to go home and talk about some personal stuff with mom, bullshit. That guy is pondering his whole existence in basketball. And to his credit, he did say, "I'm nowhere near the MVP player I used to be." So now you got a guy that's in his head. What can he bring to the game? What can I bring to this team? And this is a really inconsistent team. Porzingis tonight's going to get outplayed by Embiid. I think is a lot better player than him. And I also think Okafor is going to have a big game if he is in the lineup. I think this could be that setup game. I'm going to be using them on a teaser, which we'll get to later. But I like your analysis. I don't think they should be a road favorite anywhere in the NBA.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm kind of liking the over, kind of liking Philly. So I'm going to take the Philly team total over. Right now, the Pinnacle line, 103.5 -110.
Yeah, no defense for the job.
Yeah, so I will take up the Philly team total over. That's how I'll play that one. Let's just cover every game. Houston, Minnesota. Nice call last night on Houston. But Minnesota's a team that can give. Now they're on a back-to-back. So I don't know, a road favorite at Minnesota.
But
what do you think?
They're young. Yeah. So back-to-backs won't hurt them. Thibodeau, I watched a little of that.
No, Houston's on the back-to-back. back-to-back.
Yeah, I know. Isn't Minnesota? Or was that 2 nights ago they played?
Minnesota's rested, yeah.
Okay, they're rested. Yeah, Houston back-to-back doesn't scare me. Now, Eric Gordon, I don't know the status. He's got that toe, so even if he plays, how effective? That's, for me, it's one of those I just stay off of.
Okay.
And but I am impressed with Harden. Wouldn't be surprised at all if they cover it. But that's back-to-back running. Ooh,
and you know what else? I played with fire last night, and I didn't get burned.
Well,
I came out on the top.
did you get burned?
I'm thinking about taking the under here. Houston obviously is a fast-paced team, but they don't go over every game. There are some unders, and this might be one of those games. You know, we know that Thibodeau in general likes to be he might formulate some kind of defensive plan for Minnesota to try to slow him down. And so
I think so. And if I've never seen a happier guy when he looks up and realizes where he's at and the talent he has, and looking where he came from with that mess at Chicago. He's like, holy cow, I'm glad I got the hell out of there.
So I'm going to take a shot with the under 219 minus 108. It is playing with fire a little bit, but I'm going to take a shot with it.
Did you ever start any fires when you were young?
No, I was not that kind of guy. Okay. All right, Memphis and OKC is an interesting game. Memphis has some life to them now, but OKC is not a team I'd want to be betting against. I was leaning to the over on the opening line at about 205, but it's down to 203 or 202 and a half, which is very surprising to me.
We talked about this in the Google Hangout with Big Man on Campus. This is one of those revenge games. All right, December 29th. They beat the daylights out of OKC in Memphis by 26 points, Pete. They beat them down. All right, it's already being talked about. Westbrook said, that is fresh in my mind. That's not happening on our home court. You know what that tells me? First half is where the advantage is. So I need the best shop line. It was a 34-point loss, not 26. All right, that's an ass whooping. That's not a loss. You can't tell me. And I know Michael Conley right now is very, very hot. That team, he's one of the more streakiest players in the NBA, though, and I don't see him continuing that on the road because Westbrook is going to be running and gunning, and nobody can tell me, all right, that Coach Billy Donovan doesn't have a defensive plan for Memphis. So I love it. First half advantage.
All right, so you want Memphis?
No, I want OKC.
Okay, sorry. The best line we can give you is 3 plus 101
on the first half.
Plus 101.
Plus, I love
Not
it.
just that.
That
money's coming to Memphis.
Fires me up that I'm getting money.
Minus 3 plus 101. And I don't understand why the total has gotten bet down. I mean, obviously Memphis.
They're more of a defense team, and I think that Donovan is literally going to have to do something defensively for his team to stay in these games, and because he knows Westbrook's running. So I think they're looking at 2 defenses that are going to shine tonight, and that may be why the number's going down.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
I think first half's where the advantage if you're looking at it over, because you got a pissed off Westbrook going to come out firing right away.
I'm going to take the full game. I'm just going to
pull that trigger.
I might get burned on this also, but I'm going to take over 203 minus 104. That's the pinnacle line right now. Then let's quickly talk about Orlando and the Clippers. Both teams playing better defensively recently, and kind of going under. And I was leaning to the under on this one as far as a side. It's a big spread. I'm going to pass on that one.
What's
you have
the
anything
number
about that
on
one?
The total?
Well, the total is 209, and it's gotten bet up and down a little bit. But
the reason I like that also is Orlando's going out. They're going out west. Okay, so bottom line, you got the Clippers that they are playing better defensively. It's fresh in my mind, Pete. Last year they found out how to win consistently without Blake Griffin, and their defense was locked down. DeAndre Jordan, this is when he shines. I mean, it's nothing for him to have a huge double-double. I know Magic have played a little bit better defense, but I'm going to take the team that's more consistent on offense right now, and that's the Clippers. Okay. I'm going to take them on the best shop line for that first half, baby.
Okay, the Clippers on the first half would be -6, -115.
I like it.
That's
I think
that's
where
line.
the advantage is, and I think Chris Paul's going to come out. CP3 will come out early and often, and look for J.J. Redick to start lighting it up from 3 land. But I like your take on
the under.
I do. Yeah, I do. And Serge Ibaka's probably not playing. Is what I just heard before we came in.
All right, I will take a shot with the under. 209 -105 is what I can give. And you know what? I'm also doing something like a little bit super ballsy.
I'm also going to playing with fire. He's got all kinds of new categories.
I'm also
today,
this is all those. I'm also going to take a shot.
Red Bull and vodka did good for you.
Oh, yeah. Red Bull lasts for more than 24 hours, actually. I noticed that, which is nice. It's bad for you, though. It's physically not good for your liver. But, all right. I'm going to take a shot with the first half under with Cleveland-Portland, 114 -110. I think it's going to be
the confidence pistol, Pete.
I would love to take a shot with the first half under in Houston, Minnesota, but
my dad always told me the next word after "but" is bullshit.
No, I don't like. It's a lead, but I'm going to hold off. I'm just going to add the Cleveland, Portland under, and the Orlando full game under, and that's going to be it for me, Mike Brenner. What's your last pick for us?
You did jump on that one side with me. Remember?
Yes. That's my last pick. All right, what else do you have for us?
I got a 3-team teaser pistol, so I'm going to throw it out there. It's going to be a 6-point bet online.
Okay, got it.
Cleveland.
Okay, so that'll put you at +2.
God, I love it. Clippers.
That'll put you at -4.5.
Gotta love it. And the 76ers, baby.
All right, that'll put you at +7.5.
I love that one especially. Really, really. I think this is because my last few teasers that lost, it was a half a freaking point.
No, well, that's what's going to happen. That's never going to end. A lot of half-point wins and losses in sports betting.
Though, too. So with that being said, I'm going to review real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, Clippers first half -6. OKC on a revenge game first half -3. Cavaliers first half -1.5, and the full game -3.5, and a 3-team Brenner teaser. Cleveland, the Clippers, and the 76ers. Pistol
All right,
I'm
sounds
glad
good.
to be back.
Glad to have you back, Mike Brenner. Hopefully we'll both have a winning day today, and win or lose, we'll be back tomorrow for the Thursday card.
We will, but I got to let everybody know Punta Cana is coming. We're going for the big Super Bowl bash, me and Pete and Natalie Rydstrom, so don't miss this. And I also want to throw a big shout out to our followers on Twitter. You guys are the best. Thanks for your teamwork, your support, and your loyalty. We can't do it without you.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.